Coding with AI sucks and is incredible at the same time. I think the inevitable future for software engineering is that the majority of developers will be using a coding AI assistant. It's just too convenient. Just like the tractor or the automobile, when a tool makes doing work more convenient, disruption is soon to follow. AI coding assistants are revolutionary because they have access to your unique problem's context, along with providing you a completely customized answer. Here's what I mean by context. Let's say you're building a CSV importer. If you found an answer on Stack Overflow, it doesn't know what the structure of your CSV is at all. You'd have to figure out how to change the code you copy-pasted from Stack Overflow to match the CSV in your code base. Using a tool like Claude Code locally, or even something like ChatGPT, you could tell AI what the CSV that's being imported looks like, along with what the final result should be. AI will then solve your problem in a more precise, more perfect fashion than what we did in the past using Stack Overflow. Those of us who are at a senior level have a critical choice to make. We don't need these new AI tools at all. We can continue to look at documentation, Stack Overflow, reference books, or tap into our previous experiences for help with solving difficult problems. What sucks about working with LLMs is that they have been trained on so much code, millions or billions of lines of code from open source software, that they are inherently average in the way that they code, because most people are average. But you can guide it and you can mold it. You can tell it what it's doing wrong and make it perform at a higher level. One of the easiest ways to do this is to give it a prompt telling it what kind of person it should be. We're talking about basic prompt engineering. First, you tell the LLM what role it should take. I often tell it to be a senior software architect. Then you tell it the problem that it's solving and the format you want the response to be in. And then finally, you give it a list of assumptions or constraints to consider. And by doing this basic prompt engineering, we take the LLM's results from average to well above average. If you are senior level, I feel that not using AI at this point would be a mistake. I'm noticing that I'm able to output significantly more code in a workday by having AI do most of the heavy lifting. But there's one major caveat. One of the things to look out for is being intellectually lazy. You really need to work with AI in discrete steps and code review as you go. Having it write 1,000 lines of code for you and you just trust it is a recipe for disaster. You need to verify AI-generated code in small steps along the way. I also have some concerns for junior developers. AI can write the code to solve most of the problems that they face. As a junior, I would be concerned about retention of problem-solving ability. You don't want to be left with no actual development skills when you're caught in a situation where you can't use AI. The way to combat skill atrophy for the seniors, or lack of skill acquisition for the juniors, is to focus on the fundamentals. Always be reading books, read language documentation, learn algorithms. This will keep your skills sharp, as coding with AI will seek to dull your intelligence. You must remain vigilant. The urge to be lazy is going to be strong. I would argue that continuous learning should be done in some capacity during work time. I personally am far more productive coding with AI assistants. It's a net positive in productivity for the company I work for if I keep learning. Those are my thoughts on coding with AI assistants. Give me your reaction or question in the comments below.